all, and welcome to Music Minute, the hot theory guide to learn those extra concepts the right way, brought to you by StephenJax.com. My name is Steve, and today we're going to go over something called key signatures, but these aren't your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill key signatures. This is Music Minute, guys. Come on. We're going to get a little bit crazier. Now, I'm sure that most of you have learned that key signatures come in 7 different flavors of sharp keys and 7 different flavors of flat keys. The order of the sharps, of course, is fat cats go down alleys eating bologna, or bananas, or burgers, or bodacious babes, right? Or you have the flats, which is bead gum candy fruit, or greatest common factor, or something to that effect. But here at Music Minute, we have more room for key signatures than just the 14. 15 if you include C major and A minor. Here's what I'm talking about. Imagine for me that you can take any 7 notes and represent them on the staff. Therefore, if you have a scale, any scale that has 7 notes out of the 12 available notes, you can represent it with a key signature and not have to use accidentals for the rest of your piece, just rely on that key signature like you do for normal keys. This sounds a little bit crazy, right? I getcha. Here's an example. Let's say you wanted to notate a harmonic minor. Normal A minor has no sharps or flats, it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, and G with an A at the end. To make A natural minor turn into harmonic minor, you simply add a G sharp. Super simple, right? But traditionally speaking, your key signature would not change. You would still have no sharps or flats, and then every time a G pops up, you have to sharp it manually. I'm saying that this practice can be a thing of the past. Here's what I'm talking about. You just take your key signature, and you have a G sharp in it without an F and a C sharp before it. Arguably now you can do a harmonic minor without having to worry about sharping every single G that you want to sharp. Now granted, this system can take a little bit getting used to. After all, you see 1 sharp and it's probably F sharp by default, because what else would it be? But now that we have this system, you can be adjusted and modify your techniques to include this concept as well. Especially if we don't put the G sharp on the top of the staff, but we put it below that instead. Now it looks radically different from that G major / E minor key signature. Cool, right? Now I've gone through my share of piano books, and I swear I've seen this one in print. See if you can figure out what it is. Pause the video now and see if you can figure it out, and then continue. This is your last chance to pause the video because I'm going to tell you the answer in a few seconds. If you take the notes D through D, that's D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and you add the B flat and you add the C sharp, you get D harmonic minor. Like I said, I swear I've seen this one in print. This system even works for scales that have less than 7 notes. Here's the whole tone scale on C. To make this into a key signature, all we need is that F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp, right? Here's what the key signature looks like. I know it looks a little bit funny, but I swear I've seen this one in print too. In fact, this is what all 4 whole tone key signatures look like. You have the ones with sharps, and you have the ones with flats. This alleviates the whole process of trying to write all those sharps and flats throughout your entire piece. To me, it looks a lot cleaner if you rely on the key signature to do all your dirty work. Again, I understand that this concept is kind of strange because it's not traditionally practiced. But after a while, getting used to this system is not too difficult. You just have to keep a mental note of what notes are sharped and flatted in your key signature. Here's one more example with the blues scale. The blues scale on C is usually C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, and B flat. However, you can write this scale diatonically, or 1 letter per note. If you want to use all sharps, this comes out to C, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G, and A sharp. In a key signature, it would look like this. To take this system to an extreme, I took a really bizarre scale. A scale that doesn't even have a name. If you guys can think of a name for it, let me know, but until then, just bear with me. The scale I came up with, diatonically speaking, used the following notes. My tonic was D, and it went D, E flat, F flat, G sharp, A, B sharp, and C sharp. This scale sounds like this. If I want to make a key signature out of this, all I have to do is take the accidentals and throw them in the staff. Here's the key signature I got. I know this key signature looks overwhelming, but if you get used to it, you'll be able to play it no problem, I'm sure. Here's an example of a piece I wrote that uses this key signature. If you want to listen to the full version of this piece, I've left a link in the description to my website where the piece can be found. Can you think of any other scales that you normally use that could be rewritten into a newly formed key signature? Let me know in the comments below what you discover. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Music Minute. If you have any comments or questions, or you have an idea for a future episode, or if you have a name for my crazy scale, you can let me know on Facebook, the comments below, or directly email me at my website, stephenjax.com. And don't forget to subscribe for more Music Minutes. Now, what's your favorite key?